curious on what our party fund total was at after this 300. Okay.
557 gold, 73
welcome
silver.
Back.
1100.
Yeah.
Hey!
All right, so we are. You guys were talking with Sildar and Gundren in the Town Master's Hall.
Mm-hmm.
They had just told you that the town had pretty much said that any place that you wanted to live, you were more than welcome to, and they would help you build it back up, including Tresender Manor if you wanted that. Which was
We'll
where
take it.
Yeah, well, that's where the Red Grants. That was the Red Grants headquarters, so you know that there's an extensive cavern network underneath it too.
Oh, that's right.
Before we go ahead with this, I'd like to take Sildar aside just for a second and sort of whispering, but just sort of talking under my breath, very calm, making too much noise. I would like to ask him a specific question.
Okay.
Okay. Who or any of the residents of this town ever heard the name Doppelbach?
I've never heard of it.
Perfect. We'll take it.
What? Wait a minute. What?
Well, we didn't hear this, did we?
Yeah. Well, make a perception check.
Oh,
if you want to try and
perception,
no,
or regular.
Well, I mean, if you're actively trying to hear what he says, then it would be perception. If it's not, then it would be passive perception, which I'm going to say none of you have high enough to actually hear.
I wouldn't have done it, but
okay.
Just like it would have been passive. Not I wouldn't be hearing anything.
Yeah, then you guys don't really hear because he just kind of takes him aside and mentions something to him. You do see him pull Sildar aside and he talks quietly with him for a second, and then they split. You see Sildar shake his head, and that's about it.
Mm-hmm. Great. That means Phelan has done something embarrassing. All right.
If you all are also you probably haven't noticed yet since you've only been in town for the night, but several days ago, probably about 4 days ago, the town got themselves a new resident. He's building himself a tower down there on the south side of town.
A tower.
A tower. He bought the one house down there and is building a tower on the land next to it. And haven't really met him yet. Here he's a dragonborn. Yeah, he's building the tower, and no one sees anyone actually building it. It's like it grows overnight.
Interesting. So a dragonborn. Where exactly is the tower?
It's down on the south side of town. If you head down Miner's Trail, just before you get out of the town itself.
Is it that big circle? Is that big circle right there?
Yeah, it's this right here.
Okay.
Are you concerned about it?
Not so overly concerned. He seems to be just keeping to himself for now. But just to let you know that there is there is already new blood coming into the town.
Excellent.
I don't like that grow like that now.
What? Well, we can. It can't hurt to say go and say hello to the new neighbor, I suppose.
Yes,
but,
I agree.
So, what?
Well, I wasn't trying to say that you need to go talk to him. I was just letting you know that we're already seeing the people coming to the town.
Did you happen to notice what color his scales were?
Now, like I said, I haven't met him yet, but most Dragonborns are brown with some flecks of color. So it's hard to tell without seeing one up close.
I see.
But odd to be building a tower.
But if it's sort of springing up out of nowhere, then he's definitely, some sort of magic user.
I see a problem with the tower.
You might know things about what's been happening.
At the
Blast
very
staff
least,
and Black Spider. He's obviously intelligent. If he's building
the
a tower
very
with no
least.
people.
I feel like we should befriend him and have him on our side.
Yes, I agree.
We can go see him
So,
when I get my crown. I've been waiting patiently all morning. Then we can go see him.
I did forget about that. We should go and get her crown at least, so she'll stop complaining.
Yes, quite right. We need to go and get Lauka her fancies, her sparklies.
Shut the fuck up.
That's the dulcet tones of her voice that I'm familiar with. All right, let's go. Let's go to the jeweler in town and make sure that Lauka gets the things she paid
It's
for.
actually the weaver. It's the seamstress.
The seamstress. That's right.
I thought it was a different guy that fashioned the crown, though.
The crown was the taxidermist, I believe.
And we're gonna go there. Whatever. We're gonna go to whomever we're gonna see. I'm gonna get my crown. It's already paid for. Guys, just settle down. I already paid for it in advance. It'll be done. It'll be like 5 minutes, and we can go see whatever this dragon, whoever person is. You guys can have your fun and talk with them about his tower, because apparently you guys have problems with towers. I just want my.
Yeah, if you're sticking around at least for a few days, I'd love to have dinner with you. We can talk some more.
Well, there's no need for us to run out of town.
Oh.
We
can all give us time to meet the Dragonborn. Also.
And invite him to dinner.
Yeah.
At the door, and I point at him. I'm like, "You better have some elf wine," and I'm just like, "But dinner would be great, but elf wine."
I'll see what I can do. I
Me
don't
too.
have any currently, but I'll see what I can find, what I can dig up.
And some half-elf wine as well.
That's not a thing.
If you have it.
It's not a thing. Don't sully the wine. Other wine.
It most certainly is a thing. I made it. Done it.
You waste such a good product.
Yeah,
he
it's
looks,
sort of
he just
like
looks
in
at you. He just
putting
looks at
ice-
you and goes, "I don't." He looks at the rest of you and he's like,
we don't understand either, but
Look at them. Look at me. Don't look at them.
around.
Look at them. Look at me. Elf wine.
Okay.
Done.
Splendid.
Well, let's invite a Dragonborn to dinner.
Let's go meet a Dragonborn. I've never met one before.
So
Get
you
your
had,
crown.
I say, are you heading to get the crown first?
We'll
Yes.
get your crown first.
Yeah,
Found
let's go get her crown first.
At this point, I'm like stomping on the ground, just being like, "You guys, I'm getting my crown. I waited a week and a half. We're doing this."
It's all right. Let's go get her crown. Good lord.
I start striding like very proudly and stomping like big
Now,
strides.
remind me what it was that you were having made, because I don't. I have to go back and look to see what it was that you were having.
We took 2 weeks. Or it was either Eucharia or
Go
I
see
don't know.
Uriah.
Yeah, it was the owl bear beak, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you were going to use that. And what was it you were having it made into, though? I mean, what were you using to have it? What was the crown part?
crown part was the beak, but it was a good smooth beak, and we got a gross beak that had sludge on it, and it was sharp and jagged, and I just gave it to him.
Ah,
It was
okay.
all payment.
Okay. All right, so you show up, and he's like, hello. Yes, I have your thing here. And he hands you this crown. It's got the beak very prominent in the center, and it's these, it's basically like antlers used as the rest of the crown. So it's got like these antlers that come up as well as go around and hug around the side of your head, and then the beak sits right on the top and comes down just to the forehead, just above the eyes. It's actually pretty impressive looking. It's not like gaudy or anything because it's all made of bones, but it's antlers and beaks, but it's actually a pretty impressive looking piece.
Does it match the dress, DM?
What color's your dress?
Like a light blue with like inlay sewn of like juniper or like silvery beading.
Well, I mean, it's like a cream with a little bit of brown in it. So
No,
So all neutral colors.
yeah.
I'm a neutral person. All right. I just take it. I'm like, thank you. I curtsy and I'm just like, thank you, sir. And I put it on top of my head, and I just like, in my excitement, I do just like one thing, and then like I just like go, thank you, and then like I just like out, and I'm like, okay, we can go do whatever you guys want now.
It looks most beautiful on you, my lady.
Thank you, kind sir. Most anything looks beautiful on me, but thank you for those.
Well, that's
words.
that's true.
I don't doubt that, my lady.
So modest.
I am.
So okay, so you're leaving there, and where are you heading now?
Wherever the party wants to go, I'm done.
It's about lunchtime now. It's about midday.
So we go to Dragonborn.
Hi,
Let's meet there.
go and say hello to this new Dragonborn. Like I said, it's always nice to welcome the neighbors to town, right? Since we're now apparently the welcome wagon.
Okay.
Yes, so we are.
So you head down to the southern part of town. Here, we'll actually bring the map up here. Let's bring it over. There we go. So people can see where you're going. So you guys are heading. You guys are over in this area here right now, and you're heading down here. So you head down that way. I mean, there's a few people out moving around, just a normal day. You see people working in the fields, at the various farms, and you head down there, and this is the home that he was talking about, that the Dragonborn bought, and then there's a little hill, and he's building, and it appears that there is a tower that is about, you'd guess it's probably about 15-20 feet tall at this point. And a good close to 100 feet around at the base, or 100 feet diameter at the base. It's huge.
100 feet diameter? That's
yeah, it's huge.
Big fucking tower, man.
Yeah, it's huge.
Sure, it's not a silo.
We're actually looking at it. It's probably more like 50 feet diameter, but still, it's a little over 50 feet. It's pretty big.
I wonder if he has the proper permits.
But right now, you don't see any construction being done. You don't see anybody being done. You can see that the tops of the walls aren't finished. There's blocks there, but you don't see anyone working on it currently.
Right?
All right. So, I guess just do we see an opening or a doorway or anything like
On the
that?
tower itself,
Yeah.
make a perception check.
All right.
Can I join him? Look for it as well.
Sure.
I was gonna ask if I could.
Where the hell did I put my? Hang on, there he is. Perception. Not the greatest. Oh, well, right on. 18.
Okay.
6.
It's a tower, Octavian. From where you're at on the street there, you don't see any openings, Maricaris.
No openings at all.
Not from like where you're standing, like right here. You don't see any openings along
Well,
this side or
I
around
say,
this side.
you know, let's walk. Now that this little house next to the tower. What's that?
It's a two-story home. It's a good size house for the town. But it's not anything huge. It looks like it's in really good shape though.
Does it look like to be kind of attached to the tower? I mean, not like physically.
It's not attached, but that's from what Sildar described to you. That's the house that the Dragonborn bought, and then the property that goes over here that butts up against this farmland to this over here.
Okay,
so
let's.
He basically bought that whole piece of land there.
Well, let's go up to the house then and give it a knock.
Definitely want to meet this guy. And the last wizard that came to town took advantage of these people.
Yeah.
Okay, you knock on the door. There's no answer.
Hello, the house. Anyone awake inside?
Walk back to the tower and knock on the wall.
Okay. No response there either. There's no response.
He's not answering this one either.
Thanks, Phelan. Is the door open?
You gonna try the door?
Unlocked? Yeah, I'm just gonna try it. See if it's unlocked.
It's locked.
It's locked. I'm not gonna break into the place.
Yeah, that's not a very friendly hello, is it?
No. Oi! Anyone home there? I'll pound on the door a little bit more.
Okay. No response.
Well, booger.
Cast Thunderclap.
Oh god.
Maybe he can't hear us.
Okay. There's a big boom. And that's it.
We're in Pokemon where we just wiggle a bit.
You see people coming on the two fields. You see people moving and coming over to the edge to see what is going on.
All right. Let's not cause a scene. Obviously, whoever's inside either isn't up to taking visitors just yet, or they're not home.
Should we leave it?
Oh.
Aye, why not? Let's leave a note. Someone got a piece of paper and a quill.
The wizard does.
I don't. Someone else will have to write it.
Phelan, do you not know how to write?
I just don't have my quill on me. The sun's really bright. I wouldn't be able to see the paper.
I'll write it then. That's fine. Does anyone have a piece of parchment and a quill?
That's the wizard.
Wizard?
Yes. I'll write it.
All right. Just write, stopped by to say hello. Please join us at the Stonehill Inn later for a drink if you can.
Send kisses.
What do we sign
XO,
it as?
XO.
Should I give Lauka it so that way she can put a little lipstick mark on it too?
Well, this is a lovely time. It's a lovely time to perhaps make some sort of a decision on what we are deciding to call ourselves. What do you think? What do you think we should? I mean, suppose we take suggestions here from everyone.
The Magnificent.
The what?
The Magnificent Seven.
The Magnificent Seven. That's a little doomsaying, isn't it? I mean, Jesus.
All die?
Yes, almost all of them died. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like
Remote.
half.
How about
TBD.
TBD? Let's see.
I'll say you guys haven't really had anything come up that's really been like your name. That nothing organic. Even in the last, this is the 13th session, and there's been nothing that's actually come up that you guys have grabbed onto that has really been something to be your name.
How about Wave Echo Incorporated?
The Wave Echo Sept.
I mean, that was our kind of our big thing, kind of our big first big dungeon crawl was the Wave Echo Cave.
Got it.
WEK.
How do you spell cave?
No, Wave Echo Nights.
Oh.
The Wave Echo Nights.
Weck?
It would just be called the Tavern Knights.
I'm no knight.
The Sept.
Well, why don't we go back to the tavern and talk about this over a pint?
Yeah.
Well, perhaps that'd be best. I always think more creatively when I'm in the
So now it's signed Maricaris, Bennett, Klimbrum, Octavian, Eucharia, Phelan, Lauka.
Yeah.
Just sign the Phandalin Welcoming Committee.
The Heroes of Phandalin.
Yeah.
The Heroes of Phandalin. Yeah, there you go.
For now.
That would work.
The committee.
TM.
Just the committee.
The committee. Exactly. Yeah.
Or just say, or how about just leave it like, where we're gonna end up? Are we gonna go back to the inn?
Can I write a message on it?
Because the Dragonborn will be known if they walk in. Just come here, and we'll know who you are.
Can I write a message on it?
We know where you live. We know who you are.
What is it you want to write, Lauka?
They might have like a huge delay in our life.
DM, can I write a message on the note?
I was gonna say, what is it you want to write? I
I
mean,
just want to write, just being like, meet back at the tavern, and I'll do the Stonehill Inn Tavern, and I'll do like 8 p.m. sharp for welcome committee, but I'll only write it in Draconic.
okay.
Who can speak? Wow, you can.
There you go. Yeah.
Nice.
Perfect.
I'm not gonna tell anyone I wrote this. I'm just gonna do it.
Okay, and how are you delivering this? Are you sliding it under the door? Are you nailing it to the door?
Well, we get a bit of.
Take a dart and I like jab it into the door.
Thunk. Yeah.
Okay.
Stick it to the door.
Really non-threatening.
Yeah, completely
Completely
non-threatening.
not threatening.
All right, mark a dart off.
Very passive aggressive,
I dotted my period with a heart, though.
Well, thank the gods for that.
I don't know what I mean.
Glimbrum, roll a d20.
16.
Glimbrum, as she sticks the dart in, it goes right into the heart where you dotted it with the heart.
Nice.
Oops. Sorry.
You didn't know you did it. I'm just more so just knew where I put the letter. I'm just like, okay, and I just like kind of walk away.
Oh. All right. Well, what else were we going to do today? My head hurts already.
Got my crown. I don't care. I mean, I could visit the seamstress and get my gems added.
All I've needed this whole time is some new decent armor, but there's no decent armorer in this town.
Oh, there's a smithy. Yeah, we don't really have an armorer, do we?
Not so much. I mean, they could probably make armor, but it wouldn't be. It's not their specialty.
Not the greatest of quality.
I'd rather go to an expert.
I could visit my dear old seamstress and get these 9 garnets, mayhaps, added to my silken robes that also have 100 gold worth of jewels.
You're gonna have all your wealth in your cloak.
One thing that I would like to do today,
Stay with a woman?
yes, of course, I mean, always, but, I've been noticing we've been passing by this Shrine of Luck, and I haven't paid it any mind so far. I'd like to go and at least toss a silver.
Okay.
Lay it down. A bow.
Toss a coin to your witcher?
Exactly.
So I think yeah, you guys have seen what the shrine symbol is.
Yeah, I think we knew that.
Yeah.
Oh, also, DM, how much gold did we actually get? Because we never calculated it into our funding.
You all got you got 25 gold.
We got 25 gold.
I did not add that. Started from, baby.
I'm looking for the damn name again. There it is.
Like it should have been more.
Go back to the inn.
Yeah,
We
might
didn't-
as well.
I didn't sell anything from the cave. That's what I was more so.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a shrine. It's
Oh.
a shrine to Ola Damara.
You know, I don't think we really got anything from the shrine that we're looking to sell. I think most of the stuff that we
Pieces
found.
we're supposed
There's
to put up.
there's a couple of things. Like the 3 diamonds went to Octavian. There's a wooden dwarven pipe that I would like to keep, but we can sell.
Do you need to
Nah.
buy it like Lauka bought all those gemstones?
Should, because that's only fair.
Lauka's
Yeah.
only like bought and been given she's been given close
It
to
was-
300 gold worth of shit. So
Well, and the magic
It-
that magic item is worth a lot too.
and that doesn't even include the diamond. But we do have 2 platinum rings to sell, and we also have a dwarven ale mug made of electrum.
Oh yeah, the Electrum mug. We can get rid of that.
I don't need an electric mug.
And I don't really need to keep a pipe.
No, you can keep the pipe. Keep the pipe.
Sell that giant fucking diamond, the worth 1,000 gold.
More than that, because it's magic.
It's useful though.
For
It's useful though.
you're going to sew it into a pendant.
It's you don't sew it, you craft it, you moron. But
You crafted, you moron. Oh, all right. Enough. Let's let's go back to the pub. I think didn't the master dwarf, didn't he want to have dinner with us or something like that?
Sildar did.
Sildar, yeah. So we got well, what's our next step? Are we gonna go and kind of see about the orc situation before we go go to the big city or anything? I think that was our next plan, right? Go deal with this orc situation.
Yeah, might as well clean that up.
Orcs? Did you say orcs?
Yes, orcs.
Ooh.
Gang.
We'll see if our new friend comes to dinner tonight, and then tomorrow we can head off to the orcs.
Sure.
What was this orc problem?
I think because they were like raiding the area.
Yeah, it was,
Excellent job,
there were orcs seen. So one of the things to know about this area that you're in is about 100 years before this, there was what was called the Hateful War, and basically all of the orcs and goblinoids and those types of humanoids were driven out of the Lortville Mountains. I'm getting feedback. And basically just driven out of all of this entire area. And they call it the Hateful War because it really was all about hate. It was the humans and the dwarves mostly driving the orcs and goblinoids out. And it lasted for several years before they actually drove them out. And actually, that's how most of them wound up in the Pomarge. Is that was the only place they had to run. Because they actually teamed up with Selene, the halfling land to the north.
Well, Octavian would naturally want to drive them back if they're coming this close across the border. So yeah, we want to take care of them.
Yeah, for sure. We don't need a bunch of orcs on or violent, angry orcs on our border.
I mean, they're not all that bad.
All right, you're correct, Phelan. That's true. They're not all that bad.
We'll get paid
that are
200 gold to clear them out too.
200 gold. All right,
200 gold.
That's a nice little.
I have 100 gold listed.
It's 200.
Who knows? Perhaps we could find a diplomatic solution to this. I have to use violence.
We can also get the dragon's spoils that he's hoarding right now too.
You're not gonna let that dragon go, are you, Pete?
I will not. I want to fight a
Shit
dragon.
his pants over goblins, but we'll fight a dragon any day.
I want to fight a freaking dragon. We can take out a dragon. We can take out a dragon level 5. We can do it.
Yeah, just use your brand new fireballs.
Oh, that was cold. That was cold.
Yeah, that was literally a burn. That was,
yeah.
wow.
Pete, you take. Let me roll the damage here. Yeah, you take fire damage.
Yep.
Ew.
Damn.
Damn.
Oof.
I'm
I
getting
get
a drink.
I felt the heat from here. So yeah, I'm gonna get. So we're at the pub. I'm gonna get a mead, and hey, what's for dinner tonight there?
We got some fresh venison.
Ah, nice, some
It's-
venison. That's great.
Yeah, there were some of the folks that were out hunting. They brought some back, and I bought a whole deer. So should have enough for quite a few people.
Our honor? What a dear, how nice of you.
And he's like, yeah, so can I get you some lunch or some drinks? What do you need?
Well, I think a nice venison steak would be great. And
Well, the venison's not ready until tonight, so.
oh, okay. Well, for the time being, then just a mead then. Maybe some bread.
Do you have any biscuits, Sir Bartender?
No biscuits. We still got some bread left over from this morning.
I will have that toasted to a light golden brown with 2 slices of cheese and 1 cup of Earl Grey, or 1 cup of tea.
What, no avocado?
So he serves you that. Let me.
No avocado.
I would send avocado.
That's funny.
I'll probably just have the heaviest ale you have. Need something heavy to hold me over till dinner, and maybe some bread as well.
I just hope they've got plenty of bread. I'm gonna have see if we can have I keep forgetting his name, the dwarf.
Gundren?
Gundren.
Gundren. Why don't we send over to Gundren? What time of the day is it anyway?
It's like midday. It's a little past midday now.
So like 2?
Yeah, probably about 2.
All right. Let's say if Gundren wants to come and have a drink and hang out or something.
Yeah,
When did Sildar want to meet?
Sildar wanted to meet at dinner. So here, I'll put you guys in the inn. There you go.
Oh, wow. I just realized you had a map for it. Cool.
Yep, I made one up.
Ah, look at that.
All right. I'll bet. Let's say I go sit. There's one of these long tables here. Over here.
I'm gonna sit next to my dear partner in crime, which is Merkers.
Wait a minute, where's the
There you
stick?
go.
There I am.
Let's say, Lauka, if you want to sit next to Marikaris, he's on the other side of the table.
There we go. It's fine. I
Okay.
fixed it.
Okay.
Mercurus moves to me. I don't move to him.
I'll.
Yukarai, are you sitting on Bennick's lap?
Am I allowed back
Oh
here?
no. What? Am I in Bennett?
No. There's a
No,
woman
I'm
back
right
there, and
next
she's
to
like, "What are you doing back here? Get out of here!
Oh, sorry,
You
first
don't
time.
belong back here!"
I was right next to Klimbrum. I thought I saw some open spot.
Phelan.
No, Bennick was there, and then you moved right on top of him.
Oh, okay. Nope.
Jeez. Oh,
I'll Misty sit my way out of there and go right to the other side.
I'm just watching the store.
Oh, the
Sorry,
one door
sure.
there? This one here?
I reach over to Klimbrum
Yeah.
and you're like, what do you recommend?
guys, there's a fire over
An
here.
ale.
Oh no, never mind.
You know what? Let me get you a malt juice. An aged malt juice.
Oh what?
An aged malt juice.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Did they ate malt juice? I rush over. You'll love it.
Okay. I am. I'm curious but hesitant.
I go to the bar and grab 3 shots of whiskey or 4 shots of whiskey.
Okay.
Do I get one first?
Actually, scratch that. I grab a bottle and glasses for everybody.
Okay. That will be... what kind of whiskey are you getting? Do you want Dwarven whiskey, or do you want...
I'm not going to do that to all of these poor people.
Okay, so just kind of regular whiskey?
Human
Okay.
whiskey.
All right, so it's
This is the first time.
it'll be a gold for the bottle.
Okay.
My wine was expensive.
Your wine is the best that there is on this continent.
And I have a refined taste. Good for me.
Have you know, I've had plenty of dwarven whiskey in my travels, and it's just the same.
So Klimbrum comes back to the table with a bottle and a bunch of glasses.
Great. Aged malt juice.
Juice.
Aged malt juice.
I look at her. Can I make an insight check to see
Sure,
if
make an insight check. Klimbrum, make a deception check.
On that?
Oh, that is not good. That an insight.
Mhm.
I only have a 5.
What am I making?
Deception.
Yes, that-
Oh, that's a +0, but I rolled a 15.
All right, yeah, you believe her.
Okay.
She's telling you this is aged malt juice, and you're like, oh, juice, I love it.
Yes.
I assume no.
We drink them in little glasses, really quickly. I pour everybody a shot.
Most of the rest of you recognize exactly what this is.
This is whiskey.
Just raise an eyebrow at her, and I just kind of look, and then I just like take it up and just kind of just take it, hold it up like when she's
All right,
holding hers up.
ready?
Okay.
All right.
Ready?
To us for many future adventures together. May we
Aye.
live long. Clink
Thing.
and shoot back.
It tastes like apple juice. Then it burns.
That's part of the aging process.
It's
Makes
a
it good, right?
Can we have him roll drunkenness?
No, actually, you know what? Euchariah, make a Constitution save.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Constitution is not good. 12.
Okay, you're fine.
Okay.
It burns going down, and you're like, but you're okay.
I have another one.
Yeah, pour more for whomever wants
Are
it.
you suggesting
Do
this?
get better the more that
Day
you have.
drink, day drink.
Let's juice it up. Come on.
All right. I know I pour myself another. Pour Laka another. Phelan?
Absolutely. Come on, Euchariah. Do it and you're cool.
Oh, we're gonna get the halfling hammered. Yeah.
Peer pressure, nothing like it.
Yeah.
Like half a sheet to the wind.
I think I heard Lauka suggest, wink wink, to drink another.
I pour whomever wants another.
Lauka takes another shot because Lauka is an elf and I can take this.
Climbrum's a dwarf, and I can take it.
We all going shot for shot now?
We have a bottle that I bought that we need to kill because we can't take it with us.
I love apples. I love juice.
Do you like
I'm-
it? Did you like
I'm
it?
staying sober.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get hammered. I just kind of want to have it. Just having a drink.
Let them celebrate. Let them celebrate.
But you, did you like it?
I liked it. It made me happier than a few days ago when I was really sad.
It makes you feel bigger than what you are, right?
Yeah, after about 10
Sort of,
minutes,
yeah.
you're kind of feeling funny. You kind of feel like you're floating a little bit.
The weight right off your shoulders.
Magic is this.
The
So
magic of
you guys are served lunch. If you didn't want anything else, Toblin brings out some stew for everyone.
I love stew.
So you have lunch, and is there anything else you wanted to do throughout the day, or did you?
I need to go buy some more darts if there's any shop that would sell those, like the metal smithy. Is there
Well,
one
then
here?
you might be able to find those at the what was the name of the place? The Lion. Oh, I gotta bring up Fandolin, because I don't remember the Lion cost. Come on, where is Fandolin itself? It is. Let's see, town description. It is the Lion Shield Coster.
Okay. I just stocked back up on darts, throwing darts.
Okay, so you head in there.
Yeah.
That's Lenine is the owner operator, and she sees you come in. She's like, welcome back.
Hello again.
What can I do for you?
I'm in need of some throwing darts.
I do have some of those. How many do you need?
I need like 20?
I've got 20. So
Excellent.
excellent.
Take them off.
All right, here you go. Now I gotta look up the cost. Got it right here. Let me look at my my list here, and dart. Let's see. No, that's not a dart. Ranged. Simple range dart. For 20 of them, so it's 2 per silver. So it'd be 5, 50, 100. It's 1 gold.
I hand over a gold. Thank you so much.
No problem. Is there anything else you guys need?
Oh, I could see the seamstress if we're coming back here.
Okay.
I
There's
got
not much I need that this town would be able to provide.
What's that?
Not much that I need that this town would be able to provide.
Swallow
fast
wrong.
forward to dinner.
Yeah, I mean, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to keep exploring town, or do you want to just move ahead to the evening time?
Yeah, I would say
Yeah.
just move ahead.
Okay.
I mean, I would wait until evening. I'd probably be like meditating up in the room, or attempting to meditate. Knowing me, I'd fall asleep halfway through.
Okay.
Not a strong suit of mine, but the attempt is made.
All right. So you're back at the inn.
Specifically in a dark room. Like, I close the shutters and snuff all the candles.
Okay. You're back. You can go ahead and do that, and then in the around evening time, the smell of cooking venison comes up from down below,
Oh, that smells lovely.
and you all come down for dinner. And I actually don't have a fig for Sildar. I actually don't have one made up for him. Oh wait, I do. Hold on. Where he would have been here. There he is. Copy him. Everybody on the stream gets to watch me copy stuff and move it over. Are you guys sitting at the same table?
Yeah, why wouldn't we be?
It's open.
Okay. Well then, Sildar is here with you.
Da-da-da.
Hey, Sildar.
Hey, it's good to see you all. I'm so glad that you're back. It's I was concerned. It's Phelan over there making his way around the wenches.
Yeah, well, that's his usually the way he spends his evenings. Yes,
Playing music over by the fire.
and that's the way he attracts the wenches.
55% of the time, it works every time.
Oh, God.
So Sildar, you said you wanted to join us for a meal before we left town. Was there
Aye.
some sort of reason behind it, or you just
No,
wanted
I've
to enjoy our company? Did you then?
it's to enjoy your company. I've grown accustomed to you. You could say.
Sildar, you and Bennett were part of the same outfit, right? Or at least served together?
Aye, we were.
Yep. That was a long time ago.
Personally,
Yeah.
wouldn't mind hearing some stories about days gone by.
Oh, what is there to tell? There were orcs. Then there weren't orcs.
That's fair.
Well, we're probably
We
gonna be going
survived.
up
That was the and he raises his glass. It's like the best you can hope for on the front during a war is that you
Well,
survive.
We're probably going to be going up against some orcs pretty soon. Like, to have any kind of perhaps some advice on how to handle them.
Most orcs are barbarians to describe them. They don't think, they just fight.
Most, not all.
The ones I've seen.
We killed them. I haven't drank enough to have this conversation.
I can fix that if you want, but I know how you are. You like
Sildar
to
orders
have all of your
around for everybody.
marbles all of the time.
Well, it is dinner time.
All
Lunch,
less marbles?
lunch isn't when I drink. Dinner with that venison. Let's have some food and drink. See where we
Right.
go.
Aye.
Excellent.
We're hoping to have another guest tonight. We did extend an invitation
Oh, no,
out to the
today.
Dragonborn.
Oh, knows that I extended the invitation.
So
We're hoping we get to see this new Dragonborn in town. I'm curious to know who he is.
the night goes on. Sildar does tell some stories. Fennec, you realize that he exaggerates a few things. But they're pretty much war stories. A lot of them are not happy. They're filled with losing friends and fighting through things and injuries and things like that. It's definitely, he doesn't make it out to be anything that's glamorous or anything like that. He's telling true stories about what it's like to be on the front lines in a war. After a little while, plates are cleared. You guys are sitting around drinking. The door opens, and a Dragonborn walks in. He's dressed in elegant robes. There is a lot of gold embroidered into it. He carries a staff with a crystal on the end that appears to be, it looks like the crystal itself has like a swirl of clouds in it. He actually, you can't really see, I'm sure, but he looks a lot like this.
Ooh.
And unfortunately, because of COVID, you guys don't get to see him. He was actually going to show up on the map, but I actually did get a fig for him. He walks in, he looks right at your table, steps over, and says, "Ah, hello, my friends. It is so good to finally meet you."
I stand and offer him my hand. Ah, welcome.
He takes it.
The name's Merrick Harrison. Who might you be?
I am Razalim Crexus.
Master Crexis, if you like, we're just about ready to sit down for a meal here. If you'd like to join us, we'd
from the looks of it, it looks like you have just finished a meal.
Did we finish?
Yeah, I said the plates have been cleared. And
all right. Well, I'm okay then. Scratch.
There's always room for dessert.
Why don't you sit down and have a drink with us then?
I would love to, but I am busy tonight. But please, if you could, I know of the deeds that you have done, and I have the feeling that you will be able to do many more in the future. And I would like to talk to you about a business opportunity.
A business opportunity, do you say?
Yes, please. If you would come see me at my home around midday tomorrow.
The tower, right?
Come to the home next to the tower. The tower is not done yet. It will be done. It should be done soon, but it is not done yet. But yes, come to the home.
Can I do an insight check? Do I get a weird vibe from him or anything like that?
Sure, go for it.
Oh, I don't see
Yeah.
shit. 7.
Yeah, he seems up and up.
I'm just eyeing this guy suspiciously.
Hmm.
Can I roll one of
Do
those
it
two?
inside.
Sure.
Me to it.
That's really good.
Huh.
Insight. Plus 8. 26.
Whoa.
He seems like he's on the up and up. He generally seems to want to talk to you, and that he actually has some sort of business opportunity to bring.
Euchariah
I
shouts,
keep that
you
to
need
myself.
to try the burning juice.
The burning juice. Okay.
Yes, and I hold up the bottle.
Ah, that's burning juice. I have
Burning
tried the
juice.
burning juice. The burning juice is good, but
Wait, that's our-
I will keep it for
What's our
now.
name? Burning Juice.
But please come to my home tomorrow. We will have lunch together, and I will tell you about what it is that I seek, and what I would
All
like
right.
to get from you.
All right. Well, we'll swing by around lunchtime then, and
Good.
Razor limbs.
I'll have some sort of conversation with you then.
I appreciate it. And he turns to leave, and as he leaves, as he gets to the door, he turns back, he looks at you, he goes, "Oh, and bring the gem with you." And he walks out.
The gem.
Oh, Lauka's gem.
Oh, he's not having it. No.
Yes.
I don't like him now. Distrust.
And Sildar just kind of looks at you guys like, oh, by the way, Marikaris, make a perception check.
Alrighty then. Memento. There we go. Perception.
Yep.
That's a big fat 2.
Okay.
Rolled a natural 1.
Wait, whoa.
Oh.
Hold on. Oh, that doesn't feel right. Something doesn't feel right to me. I think that you would just have to take another stab at that.
All right. Yeah, so I will take another stab at it.
His Catholic sense is tingling.
It's my
Yeah.
I just I'm still a little fuzzy from the drink. That time around was a 19, so
Okay.
it was
What
very
do you notice?
nice.
You noticed as you were shaking his hand and stuff that, especially right along the crest of his head, like right along the center, the scales there was a lot of gold glistening.
Okay. Well, that's good. Now, the interesting thing about Dragonborns is just because they may have the genealogy of one of the good or evil dragons doesn't necessarily mean they are good or evil, but it does help a little bit. So, cool. Okay.
But yeah, so
I'll more or less keep that to myself.
okay. Sildar looks around. He's like, the gem? What
Oh,
is...
what he's talking about? He's crazy.
Just a random item we found. It's not a big deal.
I'm sure he's talking about one of the garnets that we found.
Probably one of those garnets. That sounds about right. So Sildar, what's your plans then? You're gonna head over to the mine and get started on getting that squared away?
I'm staying here in town. I'm the town master now.
Oh, right, of course.
I will be staying here. I will be coordinating and helping to get things set up. Gundren and Nundro are going to head to the mine with some of the prospectors that they've already recruited, and they're going to start clearing things out and getting things working. Probably set up a makeshift camp outside of the cave. Won't be easy living, but we'll be making sure that we get them some supplies and yeah, we'll be hopefully we'll be able to get the mine at least somewhat functional within the year.
Excellent. That's good to hear. Now, what sort of minerals are found in the mine?
From what Gundren has told me, there is everything from silver to mithril.
Really?
But of course, they're going to have to clear out some of the caves. When the attack happened, a lot of damage was done inside the caves. From what the legend said and from what you have told us, most of the shafts have been closed off, so they'll have to reopen those. Hopefully, they're not too deeply buried, and they can start getting some of the stuff out quickly. There's no gems that I know of, but there's silver, there's iron, there's mithril. There's the mithril was pretty deep, and that was I don't know how much there actually is of that, but I know that some mithril had come out of there. The real thing will be if they can get the forge back up, the forge of spells, and be able to actually make magical items again.
I think it's already up. It's still running, right?
You said that it was still burning.
There was still fire in it. There was still some. If I remember correctly, there was still fire.
Well, they'll have to bring in some arcane folk to figure out how to use it again.
Oh, aye.
That knowledge has been lost.
Aye, that's certain. That's certain. If anything, that's what's probably going to take the time, to get that squared away.
So
if I'm like more like in tune with arcane, is there anything I can do to help expedite that?
You could certainly talk to Gundren. I'm sure he'd love to have the help.
Maybe I can provide some insight for him to do that.
Well, so what are your plans? Were you heading out of town?
Well, we were talking about pursuing this orc problem that's not too far from town.
Oh yeah, that's still out there. That bounty.
I mean, if we can, resolve it without violence, then all the better. But you know how orc tribes can be. So it just depends, on what we can do. As Phelan has been wont to point out to us that not every orc is a barbarian monster. Just a lot of them.
Some of them are quite beautiful.
You've got Phelan, do you have some sort of appreciation for the orcs that we don't know about, that you haven't shared with us yet?
Just think that they're a fine group of people that are very misunderstood, and we should do well to avoid any conflict with them.
Aye. Conflict with orcs is usually a dangerous endeavor.
Which is why we should go after a dragon instead.
Oh yeah, no, that's a wonderful thing. That's a wonderful
There's no bounty on the dragon, though.
What's that?
There's no bounty on the dragon.
Aye.
Whereas there is a bounty on the orcs.
Aye. Yukarai, you've got some sort of, obsession.
Death wish?
Aye. Aye.
Things that we don't know about little wizard
No.
dragons. You're all fixated.
No.
We're all entitled.
A dragon just sounds exciting. That's all. Less scary than a goblin.
I have no secret.
Less scary than a goblin. I don't think I've ever heard that before. Great. Googly moogly. Well, I tell you what. As soon as we have a a plan and an idea on how to take down a dragon, we'll be sure to consult you, Yukaraya.
Fine.
I mean, I just hit it.
Hit on it.
I just hit it. Sword. Oh, my hand.
And what did it do?
It died.
Finding it hard to believe.
All right.
Well, true story.
We talked to Crexus in the morning or tomorrow lunch, and then maybe head out.
I think that sounds like a good idea.
All right, and I think that's going to be a good spot to end this for tonight.
I think it's an excellent spot as well.
Cool.
Yeah, sounds good.
So great job, guys.
Yeah.
Mostly an RP game. So yeah, it was a lot of fun though. You guys did great.
Thanks. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, great first Twitch, even though we had some technical difficulties.
Yeah, so that's on me.
Wow.
That's on me. I'll own that.
Hey, let's get them out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
for sure.
entering like your original content, right, Chris?
Yes.
That's cool. I like
That's
that.
really cool.
Yeah.
That's
This is all stuff now that I've come up with. Now some of it I'm kind of modifying for because we can't be in person. I'm using some like pre-made dungeons and stuff like that, but I'm taking out what was in there and putting new stuff in that I already had worked out. I'm just kind of using the maps for things that I could use for Roll20. So
Man,
that's going to be part of it.
Map making is one of the hardest parts about building up a game.
And it,
so man,
and
you
it
gotta
takes
borrow
so,
maps.
yeah, and
Shit.
it takes so much time when I can just go out and like, it costs a little bit of money, but I mean, I can buy a set of maps. Like I can get like the Tales from the Yawning Portal, and I have all of those modules, and I can just take one of those, use the maps, and change out the creatures that are in it, and make my own thing. So
Exactly. So I mean, I'm having a great.
Let's do it.
I'm having a great time. I hope the audience is gonna get into it and enjoy us.
yeah, I hope so.
Gang, for those of you guys that are listening and or watching or whatever, just be sure to tell all your friends about us. We're gonna be doing this we're gonna be
Sporadic, so
it's gonna be sporadic, but
the Twitch
we are
stream will be sporadic. So
right, but we are breaking up the episodes into multiple episodes or our
on YouTube.
games into multiple episodes.
Yeah,
on
and I'll be
YouTube.
putting them out on YouTube. I'll be putting them out we'll probably do the stream, and then I'll do an episode every Friday or whatever, depending on how we decide to split things up. I'll see how it works out. This is going to be a work in progress for the first couple of months.
Exactly.
So we'll figure out when we're going to stream next. We'll post that on, if you go to the Nerds with Alcohol show Facebook page, we'll definitely be posting it there. Watch on our Twitter account at Drinking Nerds, and we'll post it there as well. So
exactly. So
But checking the Twitch stream itself, it came out like really cool. Like the way the maps was showing up, and it was looking good.
it did look good. It did look good. I checked it myself a few times too. So yeah,
I'm glad.
looking awesome.
So
Nice.
it was a great time, guys. As always, I look forward to this game more than any other game that I'm playing in or running. So you guys have been fantastic, and it's been a great time. So we'll figure out when we're going to play next.
Are we done streaming?
We are still streaming at the moment, so
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
we're finishing things up. But yeah, so we'll say goodnight and drop off the stream. So good night, everybody. Thanks a lot.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Woohoo!